So, as Colleen was mentioning before, the Affordable Care Act, it tries to encourage people to get wellness or preventative services taken care of, to catch things before they turn into big problems. And that helps people by catching things before it becomes a big problem, but it also saves the health fund over the course of history. And if you look here, this is just from the PPO, but it's pretty indicative of our overall usage. This is the number of people in our health plan. This is spouses, employees, dependents, all of these things. This is the number of people that are eligible for the wellness checkups. This is how many people actually avail themselves of it. And this is Blue Cross's average. So we're above average, but we got a long way to go. And a colonoscopy is not probably the most positive thing to experience in your life, but it's an important part of preventative medicine. And like we were saying before, where we can make little touches to our healthcare plan because we're self-funded, when we switched from Blue Shield to Blue Cross a few years ago, there was a provision that barred the plan from paying for anesthesia for a colonoscopy. We were able to tweak that because people started calling in and saying, well, why aren't you paying for anesthesia? We told Blue Cross, hey, you need to start paying that. And that's something that we can do. If we were in a trust, we may not have that option. It's likely that we would not have that option. So these are the preventative services, and you can see the difference in who is availing themselves of it and how many people we have total that are out of these plans that are eligible for it.
There are people that brag that they never go to the doctor, they're just fine, but sometimes going to the doctor can pick things up before you get yourself in serious trouble. Things like diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, the so-called silent diseases that people may not know about until suddenly you have an incident. It's better for you to go in and have this wellness visit so that you know for sure that everything is fine, and then maybe catch something before it becomes a serious problem. So not going to the doctor may not be as cost-effective as one might think.
This is a screenshot of the district's website for employee benefits. So if you go to cbusd.k12.ca.us and then you click under the bar that says departments, and then under departments go to business services, and under business services go to employee benefits, you can see all of this information. There are forms, there's information about aftercare services that you can get through Kaiser. There's emergency room information or urgent care information. You can compare the cost of Kaiser versus the HMO versus the PPO, look at deductibles, look at copays. All of that information is here on the district website. We really encourage you to check it out. Right up here for prescriptions, if you're in the PPO or the HMO, right here, the paperwork to order your prescriptions. Remember, mail order often will save you money on your copay for maintenance drugs, so you can get 3 months for the cost of two copays rather than the full 3 copays. So check this out. There's a lot of good information here. And if you have any questions later, the benefits office, Lee and Liz, are there at the district office. Their extension is 261. In personnel, Tim Carpenter's office, if you have any questions for him, his extension is 214. Here at the UACT office, you've got our email and our office line. Ron Meyer is the president of CSEA. That's his email and phone number right there. And then if you're in CVPPA, you can also contact Chuck Severance, and that's his district email down there. So please contact us if you have any questions. You've got a lot of information to digest, so please take some time and make some careful considerations about your health care. Thank you.
Thank you.